Over the weekend, Donald Trump's least intelligent son that we are aware of, that's Eric Trump, made some completely ridiculous and absolutely irresponsible comments. He went on Fox News to the program of Judge Jeanine Pirro and said just a series of wacky things that were either lies or wrong. He also alleged a number of baseless conspiracies. So let's dive right into the first clip here.
76 days to be exact away. And listen, Biden loves this. Biden can't go out on stage without making some horrible blunder. I mean, even from his basement, he's making awful gaffes every single day. So his campaign's thrilled that he's not going out there. And they think they're taking away Donald Trump's greatest tool, which is being able to go into an arena and fill it with 50,000 people every single time, right? So they will.
So Trump was not filling arenas with 50,000 people. This seems to run in the family. Either everybody in the Trump family is really bad at estimating crowd size, or everybody in the Trump family is obsessed with lying about crowd size. And of course, Trump was doing plenty of rallies and many different events, regularly lying about the attendance, but he didn't have any 50,000 person rallies. And hilariously, when I tweeted about this, someone said it was so predictable. David, when he went to India, more than 50,000 people came out to see him. They came out for their prime minister, and half the crowd left when it was Trump's turn to speak. But if your one example is from a different country, then you know that you're failing. But this is minor. This is minor. I want to focus on the big thing. Here's the big lie, the big conspiracy from Eric Trump.
And you watch, they'll milk it every single day between now and November 3rd. And guess what? After November 3rd, coronavirus will magically all of a sudden go away and disappear, and everybody will be able to reopen. They're trying to deprive him of his greatest asset, which is the fact that the American people love him, the fact that he's relatable, the fact that he can go out there and draw massive crowds. Joe Biden can't get 10 people in a room. My father's getting 50,000 in a room.
So he again mentions the 50,000 person crowd thing. That's a lie. But most importantly, Eric Trump says after November 3rd, the virus will magically go away. He suggests that the entire global coronavirus pandemic is a hoax to keep Donald Trump from having rallies. Now, here is what's absolutely crazy about this. This is actually what Republicans did to Obama with Ebola in 2014. We had 4 cases of Ebola diagnosed in the United States. 2 of those came from abroad. We had 2 deaths, not 2% death. We had 2 deaths from Ebola in the United States. And it was all meant to be an attack on Obama. The day after the 2014 midterms, go back and check out my clips about this at the time, Republicans stopped talking about Ebola altogether. Now, the difference is that wasn't a global pandemic. This is. And yet Eric Trump believes the day after the election, this goes away. Then Eric Trump wraps up his comment with even more nonsense.
And they want to do everything they can to stop it. So make no mistake. To a lot of them, Jeanine, to a lot of them, this is a very cognizant strategy that they're trying to employ. It's no different than, again, the nonsense that they're trying to throw in the HOPE Act. It's no different than the mail-in voting that they want to do all these places. It's no different than wanting illegal immigrants to vote in our country. It is a cognizant strategy, and it's sad. And again, it's not going to be allowed to happen. We're going to win in November.
Okay, and then Trump goes on to say that reporters wearing masks is also part of the conspiracy. If this wasn't Trump's son, who you knew was merely doing disinformation propaganda, you would question his mental state and his connection to reality, given the wacky nature of what he's saying. Take a look.
Look at the White House press conference yesterday. They're all in there. They're criticizing everybody. Why isn't everybody wearing masks? Why isn't everybody wearing masks? All of a sudden, the press conference ends. They continue to roll a clip. And all the reporters are ripping off their masks in the room and going up to each other and speaking. I mean, wow. It's really insane. I mean, they're actually stoking fear in this country. They're doing a massive disservice. They're being totally disingenuous about the whole thing. But they're doing it for one reason. They want to hurt Trump. They tried to do it with the Russia thing. They tried to do it with, the Ukraine scandal. They tried to do it with impeachment. Now they're trying to do it with coronavirus. Yeah. They know they can't beat him. They know that Joe Biden can't beat him. He doesn't stand a chance. So what are they trying? They're trying to do anything that they can to stop him. They'll shut down the economy. They'll stop in-person voting.
So there it is, evidence that this is a totally fake, bogus, hoax political scandal, that after a press briefing, reporters removed their masks. Real smoking gun you've got there, Eric. Now let me go back for a moment to it'll be over by November 3rd. because it's a hoax. I already told you this is what happened in 2014 with Ebola. You don't even need to go back to 2014, though. Go back to the 2018 midterms and that caravan of dangerous, criminal, illegal immigrants that were going to come here and kill and sexually assault people back in 2018. The midterms went by. You didn't hear about it again. This is the utmost projection. Democrats haven't created the coronavirus hoax to hurt Trump. It's a global pandemic. Republicans really did turn Ebola, which was a few localized outbreaks, into a political weapon against Barack Obama. Republicans really did turn the immigrant caravan, which posed no threat or challenge to our law enforcement at all in 2018, into fear-mongering to help Republicans in the midterms. They do that which they accuse Democrats of doing. It's called projection. And Eric Trump, sadly, he's just not as good as Donald Trump Jr. at convincing people with his lies. It's unfortunate. He's not the smart one, that we know. I want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, Vincero Watches. They're giving my audience 15% off your entire order when you go to davidpakman.com/watch. Maybe you don't usually wear a watch and you've been thinking about looking for one to elevate your look, or you've been thinking about replacing the one you have. Check out Vincero. It's an American company. All of their watches are built in small batches from high-end materials. They look amazing. And they look like something you'd spend a lot of money on, but every Vincero watch ranges from $150 to $300. I went on their website and picked out the Kairos in white and silver. Really love the look, the combination of the white face and the beige band. Really love this one. They also sent me the Kairos limited release gold reserve set. Totally different style. This one would make a fantastic gift for a couple people I can think of in my family. Anytime you see me wearing a watch on the show, I'm wearing a Vincero watch. Go through their collection. I know you'll find something you like, and you'll get 15% off when you go to davidpakman.com/watch.